Okay, this conference is being recorded now for posting on the website, and I want to welcome you all and thank you for your participation. Uh, Looks like we lost somebody just now coming back. But we have CD, Chris from the trade group. Chris? What's the name of your Skype group? TradeShare, I think it is. Yeah, TradeShare.com or TradeShare on Skype. A very, very good group for sharing information about binary options and Forex and other topics. Okay, we got James back. Trade share info. Okay, Chris. Uh, we we recommend anybody on our group, the Binary Advantage, also join or visit Chris's group. Okay, Eddie, you're back in. I see you got booted, so you and Lakeisha are back in. So we have Chris from the trade group, the trade share info. We have Eddie and Lakeisha, the husband and wife team, trading team. James Lott. James, glad to see you. Jared, the newest gold member that we have. And we have two phone members uh, here in our webinar this morning. And this webinar I called for two purposes. Uh, the first was to give you folks some insight as to what happened in January as far as me having to take a brief hiatus. And the second is how we're going to move forward to make up some of the missed opportunities for you folks, uh, paying members, uh, make up to them because of my absence. So I want to thank all of you for your concern during my hiatus. Uh, a health issue arose, which we did address, and is no longer an issue. Of course, it has to be monitored, and it is being monitored, and things are going better every day. Uh, we did lose some time together in January, and I will be addressing each of you paying members personally to uh, make some compensations for you uh, because of that hiatus, and that will be in the form of a rebate, a cash rebate. So understand that all of you will be compensated and taken care of, your paying members. Prospective members, we hope to get you on board this February and forward. There's going to be a good move, a good trend forward. Because we do, although delayed, we do have some things that we're introducing that will make trading much easier. Uh, will make the dissemination of the daily trade alerts and other trade alerts for gold members who get additional trade alerts than just the daily trade alert easier to receive. And that is a website, a new website that in addition to more content, as you see already on the existing website, we put more content on resources and content videos. We'll continue to do that until we roll out the new website, and that new website will have instantaneous dissemination of the trade alerts on the website, on SMS or text messaging, on Twitter, and also on Skype as a final. Skype will be the least uh, timely. In other words, everything else will go out instantly, and then we'll update it on Skype to our group. The trade alerts, daily trade alerts, which our trade alert members get, and for gold members and silver and gold members, they get additional trade alerts through the day and through the week. Those will all be disseminated more efficiently. So that's an exciting update. And like I say, we're delayed in rolling out the website for a couple of reasons. One of them is our domain name, which is the binaryadvantage.com, got hijacked somehow. And it's up for auction. And unfortunately, the people who are auctioning it are not responding to bids for us to rescue it. So we may have to use a hybrid type of URL, such as the binary dot advantage or something like that, .com, or binary hyphen advantage, something, some kind of a hybrid, but which I really don't want to do, but if we have to, we have to. That's one of the reasons for the delay. Another reason for the delay is my hiatus. So look for that to be coming out as soon as we can in February. The new rates that we have introduced for membership have been very successful. Fading in and out, still fading in and out, Eddie. It might just be my voice. Tell me if this is any better. 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully that's taken care of. I see Eddie has your mic off. Eddie, am I sounding any better to you, or is anybody else having any problem hearing me? Tell me in the chat box if you do. And by the way, Chris CD mentioned that if you want to get added to the Skype group, tradeshare.info, Skype CDAVIDC. Skype him at CDAVIDC. We always recommend and advise our new members of the group so everybody learns about that trade share info. Anyhow, to get back to what I was saying, yeah, the website will be updated and rolled out. The dissemination of trade alerts will be even better. Not only email, but SMS or text and Twitter and on the website. And also we'll be working on a desktop pop-up that you can download, which will allow you to, yep, somebody wants to come in. A desktop application as well as a regular application that will pop up on your desktop when a trade is called. So that will all be beneficial to the membership moving forward. And like I said, the rates, the new rates that we've introduced, we're extending. We didn't end them on the 16th like we were going to. And that's because, again, of the setback with the hiatus. So everybody will benefit from those lower rates for a longer period of time. And again, to review those real quick, we have a level of membership just for a daily trade alert. One trade alert per day. It's very affordable. It's $1 a day, $7 for that membership. And then there's the silver and the gold membership, which have been drastically reduced for even more benefits. So that's a review of where we're going. Looks like Dixon, your mic is on, giving me a little bit of feedback. Can you cut your mic, Dixon? Getting some feedback from you, Dixon. Dixon?
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Please cut your microphone. Cut your microphone. Mute your microphone. We're getting some background noise, okay? Just mute your microphone for now. There you go. Thank you. Good. Glad you're on board. Okay. And David has joined us also. Glad to have you. Getting some more people popping in. So to review the hiatus that I had to take because of the health issue, the health issue has been addressed and we're moving forward. I want to thank all of you for your concern, everybody. I know I kind of dropped off the radar quick. I did try to keep in touch with one of our senior members, James Lott, and I think he did disseminate information to you folks, hopefully, as we were in touch when I was in the hospital. And I want to thank all of you for your concern. Appreciate it very much. We're doing much, much better. The situation's been addressed and we're moving forward. That's why we called this conference, to go over that and also spell out what we're doing moving forward. So that being said, we have February and the rest of 2014 to look forward to. Like I said, we are still working on the website to roll out the better website. In the meantime, don't give up on the standard website, the regular website, the binaryadvantage.blogspot.com. There's been more content added. I have even more content to add. I haven't gotten to, which we will get soon. Um, there's some pretty good videos on there now. One on how to set up your MetaTrader charts, one on a trade sheet that I used to use when I was a newbie to document every trade I did, and it has some trading rules on it, which is pretty beneficial for all of you to look at. Uh, I have remember that we tested the Profit in 60 Seconds bot a while ago. I did a review on that, and a video is forthcoming. It's called The Dirty Little Secrets of Trading Bots. It basically concentrates on the profit in 60 seconds, but it addresses some other bots. Uh, all I have to do is the voiceover on that, because we did one live on the webinar one day, us folks, but it didn't come out so good, so I wanted to do a new voiceover that will be coming out on the website and YouTube soon. Yeah, we have a channel, The Binary Advantage, on YouTube, which is a new thing, and it's being populated more and more with content. So things are moving forward there. And again, the low prices for membership are being extended indefinitely until we can get recovered from the hiatus that I took. Now, the schedule will be moving forward. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be trade sessions online at 9:30. And what we're going to do is, I understand when we publish a webinar, we try to give forewarning, but we like to get it, if I say a webinar starts at 9:30, we like to get everybody in at 9:30. And we gave a 10-minute period of time today where we waited for folks to come in. On the trade sessions, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to do a 5-minute buffer. At 9:35, we'll start trading no matter what. Okay? So try to be, there will be an email for every one of those Monday, Wednesday, and Friday sessions, but you can rest assured, unless we cancel them by email, they're going to be at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday starting at 9:30. Trading begins at 9:35 live on the webinar. Okay? So let's all try to get in. Those of you who are eligible to get in. Right now, I really have it open to everybody, which is really not fair to paying members, but the people that visit us who are not members have a limited time to check it out, and then you'll be able to make a decision what you want to do. But I just want to get the numbers in. I want to get people in to witness the success of our trade room. By the way, Monday we had 2 trade alerts yesterday. One, or was it 2 yesterday and 1 Monday? I forget. All which were successful. That's to start the month of February. We're 3-0 on trade alerts. There were two yesterday, I think, and 1 on Monday, or vice versa. I'll have to look at the records. And today, there should be one shortly, coming out of our system. If there is one, I'll check it. Take a quick pause from this and disseminate it right here, as well as on the other methods. So, does anybody at this point have any question as to where we were, what we did in January, where we're going in February? Anybody want to chime in with a question? If you do, hit it on the box or open your mic and ask your question. If not, I think what we'll do is I told you some time ago about some spreadsheets that I had that illustrated the potential of making money on binary options. And what I think we'll do is share the screen and bring up 1 or 2 of those spreadsheets and go over it. if nobody has any other questions at this point as to how we're going to compensate paid members for the hiatus.
Um,
Yeah.
on the I'm sending off the paperwork today, and I just wanted to know I can
Oh, you just dropped out, Eddie. You were doing fine there. Your mic just closed. I heard you fine, but then your mic just closed. Did you get booted again? I know you've been having trouble getting booted for some reason. All right, we lost Eddie. I'm sure he'll be back. So let me get that going. By the way, have any of you seen this?
What may interest you, and again, welcome and happy
Welcome,
trading.
welcome to theBinaryAdvantage.com. Whether you're a newbie or an experienced trader, your sure our trade signals and our Trade with the Trader online trade sessions will increase your profitability trading binary options. Please let us know what may interest you, and again, welcome and happy trading.
I don't know why we had an echo on that, but we did. Anyhow, somebody open a mic. Okay. So, by the way, today the Dow was taking kind of a dumper this morning. Hang on a second. I'm going to see if I can bring that up. Yeah, Eddie Skyped me. He's having trouble getting in and out of the meeting. Tech problem. But we'll hope he gets back in. Meanwhile, let me bring up the proper spreadsheet here. In a second, I'll share the screen. And let's see. Let's see how you can see this. Hold on. Okay, I don't know. This is the $200 one. Let me bring up the right one. Bear with me a second, folks. All right, let me take a look at this. This is not the spreadsheet I was talking about, but this is a monthly trade record that I developed, and let me bring it up here. I guess you guys didn't hear me on that, did you? Working on that? On that chart? Okay, let me. All right, we're getting some mic background noise from somebody. So Dixon, mute your mic for now, okay? I think it's your mic that's giving us background noise. Thank you. Okay, let's bring it up again and talk about it. Sorry about that. All right, it's a monthly trade sheet, and what it documents is the day of the month, the number of the trade of the month, how many trades you did for the month is in this column, the underlying asset that you're trading, whether it's JPY, GBP, pound yen, or Dow, or USDJ, what you're trading here, each trade, and this is the amount that we traded, $25. This one happened to be on paper. It was a 70% return trade. The net payout is $42.50 on a $25 trade, and that means we made $17.50. All that is documented here, and it's a spreadsheet that autofills. So what happens is it keeps a running total for you of your wins and losses. You go down to the bottom of the page, and you see here that for the month of July through the 19th we traded in this particular example. The 19th was the 37th trade of the month, or the 30th trade of the month, I'm sorry. And it was on Go Options. But our performance for that month was $890 of wins, $890.50. Was $412 of losses. So it takes care of your wins and your losses here. Gave us a total profit for those 30 trades of $478.50. And I think I went even further on some of these versions to come out with how much per trade and all that stuff, but that's when I was really crunching numbers. Anyhow, this sheet is pretty helpful if you want to log monthly trades. It's fairly automated. You just put in this data here. When you put in the $25 trade amount, this pops up over here, and this information pops up and keeps tally for you. So if anybody wants this document, contact me by Skype or otherwise, and we'll get it to you. Any questions on that? Okay. Very good. Let's see if we can't bring up that spreadsheet I was talking about. Go over that. Yeah, so just a second, I'm trying to bring up the right one. Alright, let's bring this one up. Let's maximize it. Yeah, it's pretty small. Let me see if I can make a better view before I bring it on, folks. Hold on. I should have this zoom. That's a little better. See if we can pump it up a little, punch it up. Bear with me. We'll get this up and running. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Okay, we're right up. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the monthly trade projection spreadsheet, and if you look here, what we do is this number here is the amount of a trade that we did. So what I could do is change this to, say, a $25 trade, and all the values will change. Okay, there you go. $25 trades with doing 3 trades per day means that your risk is $75. Your trade return, an average of 70%. That means that's what the platform is offering, is 70%. And by the way, on Nadex, if you keep your purchase price of the contract, and those of you who know about Nadex, this will make sense. Those of you who don't will be total gobbledygook. But if you do, Nadex is based on a $100 contract, meaning that you purchase it at a certain price based on what the market makers say for the underlying asset that you're trading. And you purchase the contract at a price that they set. If you keep that price to $57 and no more, that's 70% return. So if you get it at $55, that means it's better than 70%. If you get it more than $57 for that contract, that's a return of less than 70%. So that aside for Nadex people. Anyhow, you have 7% return set by the platform. That means that the net profit per trade is going to be $52.50 on 3 $25 trades. 20 trades per month means that your investment is going to be $1,500. Your total profit based on these figures, $25 trades, 3 trades a day, and $1,050 is your total profit. Then we're going to adjust it by the percentage of success of your overall trading. In other words, our overall trading for the daily trade alerts is still in 80% range. We would put it here 80% if we were just trading dailies. And in this case, I put 67% in. We could change that. Let's make it 70%. Let's say we're averaging a 70% trade success in our trading. See the values change when I clicked it. Your monthly gross profit and loss, 735 and 450. You go over here and you adjust your bank, which here I started out with 5,000. We could change that to 250 to make it more realistic. And you'll see that your monthly net profit based on this type of a situation, 3 trades a day, $25 trades, 70% trade return from the broker, and a 70% success rate from you. In other words, 70% of your trades win. You can see here that the monthly net profit is $285. And over a period of 12 months, that means you're going to make $3,420. Now, that sounds like an awful lot of work for a minimum return of $285 net profit per month. That's because we're figuring in gross profit less gross loss. Don't forget, here's the gross profit and gross losses here. And that reflects in this monthly profit. Okay. Now, remember how many times have I said you have to be able to get to the point where you feel more comfortable or most comfortable making a $40 trade as you do making a $400 trade. That's when you know you're starting to make some success in binary options trading, when you are comfortable making a $400 trade as comfortable as you would be making a $40 trade. Here's where the numbers get crazy. Let's say you can make not a $400 trade, but a $200 trade. Okay? Punch 200 in there. Right away, everything changes, except we keep our 70% trade return. We keep our 70% trade success rate. That's how good you do. And with that brings you to a monthly profit of $2,280. Over a period of 12 months means it's $27,360. That's approaching more like a part-time job, isn't it? Okay? That's if you can make $200 trades just as easily as you can make $20 trades. Let's see what happens when we get bold and we get to that area where we're comfortable making $400 trades. All its figures change. Your risk per day is $1,200. Your trade return is 70%. Your net profit, your investment, all these things that may be superfluous. What you are most interested in is the monthly net profit. Now rises with 3 trades a day at $400 at a 70% return from the broker, at a 70% success rate by you, is $4,560 per month. Now that's more like a job, isn't it? And that makes like $54,720 a year. But you got to have the cojones to make a $400 trade 3 times a day, and you got to be enjoying a 70% success rate. In other words, that's how good you can pick trades or can follow trades. That's the type of money you can make in binary options when you get comfortable with a larger bankroll. Don't forget money management. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Money management means if you're making $400 trades, you better have a pretty good. In fact, here's my account, right? With a $250, you can't make $400 trades with $250. So let's make this. Let's say you have a $5,000 bankroll. $5,000. That means you're risking 8% per trade, okay? Now, what is good money management, folks? Anybody want to chime in? Good money management is 2% conservative, 2% of the amount of your bankroll, which means here, 2% of 5,000 is $100. That should be your maximum trade with a $5,000 bankroll, okay? With good conservative money management. Aggressive money management would be 4 to 5%, which would allow you then to make higher trades than $100. So that would allow you to make $250. 4 or 5%. 5% would allow you to make $250, if I'm not mistaken, trades, if you follow that money management. In this particular situation, we're risking 8% of our bankroll. Rather, we're basing our trade on 8% trades of 5,000, which is $400, right? So you can see how money management can figure into this stupendous example of making a full-time living, or thereabouts, by betting or trading. I said bet, that's a no-no, right? By trading $400, 3 trades a day, with a 70% success rate. Now let's see what happens if, let's say we're trading only the daily trade alerts, and we're getting enough of them, and we can get an 80% return on investment, or rather 80% success rate of trades. Let's push the magic button and see how this figure changes from 46.50 at 70% to $8,640 if you're 80% performance rate. And that's $103,680 per year. Okay, this little thing intrigues me and should intrigue you. But don't forget, there's a couple of things. You got to be able to have a bankroll to float the amount of risk, money management wise. You got to be comfortable in making $400 trades instead of $40 trades. And if you can, and if you get an 80% return, that's pretty high. I know, but it's what we're averaging with the daily trade alerts. Let's bring that down to 75%. I mean, maybe, I don't know if you folks keep track of your percentage of trade of success, but you might want to try that. Of course, the other sheets that I have could help you do that, to keep track of it. That brings you to 75% success rate, brings you to $6,600, which makes almost $80,000 a year in salary. Salary, replace your salary. Okay? All right, so let's see if there's any questions regarding that. I see that Eddie likes it. I see that CD likes it. Okay. I think what I'll do, guys, is put this on the website so you can download it through Dropbox. Okay? I will put 1 or 2 of the spreadsheets up there. Does anybody want that monthly trade sheet where it tracks your trade, every trade of the month? let me know. Okay, Jared does. Eddie. Okay, fellas, like I say, let me get it on the website where you can, at the resources page. Has everybody been there recently? The resources page? Okay. Yeah, there's videos, there's downloads, there's a trade sheet on there now. I will populate it more with these one or two spreadsheets that I have, plus that daily trade sheet. Okay. And I think that's that might just do it for this this particular webinar. I want to thank everybody again. Um, I'm glad I went over those with you finally. I have even more sheets that we'll talk about in the future. Maybe in addition to posting them on the resources page, I'll do a brief walkthrough on them, a video, which may help you to use them. How's that? Okay, so give me a couple of days. Let me do a video on that spreadsheet. Let me do a video on that trade sheet, trade tracking sheet. And there's one more sheet I didn't talk about yet that we'll put on there with an explanatory video, okay? So does anybody have any questions for now? I want to get to the daily trade alert and disseminate that, but we'll end this before I do that. Anybody have any questions? Comments, questions, anything at all? Chris, David, Dixon, Eddie, James, Jared. 2 phone participants. Text me, okay? All right, Eddie, Lakeisha, Chris, David, Dixon, Eddie, James, Jared, 2 phone people, thanks for joining. The trade of the day we'll email it now that we're back on track. I've only been doing it on Skype. It'll be emailed as well, okay? Okay, you're welcome, folks. Thanks for all your good wishes, and we're back on track. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, trade sessions. Tuesday, Thursday, training sessions. Okay, everybody clear on that? And those of you who are on board with us, thank you. We'll be adjusting your membership, particularly each personally. And those of you who are going to join us, now is a great time to do so. We've got those low rates still, and we got a lot of things coming. We're going to see a lot of profit. Okay? All right, folks. I'm going to end it right now, unless we get any more comments or questions. Ending the meeting. Good day, everybody. Happy trading. I'll see you on Skype.